I bet I know why you killed your fiddle leaf fig. Let's talk about it. I see it online all the time, and I hear people talking about it in the store, and that these plants are drama queens, and they're fickle, and they're hard to keep alive, but they're really not. You just got to clean up these two mistakes that I see people make with them. And you should trust me on this because, and also that. Okay, let's jump right into it. The first mistake that people make is they don't give their fiddle leaf fig enough light. Most of these have been grown either out in a field in Florida or in a bright greenhouse. And if you take them and stick them in the corner of your living room where they're 10 feet or more away from a window, they're just not going to do well there because it's way too dark for them. Inside your home, they're going to be happiest when they're like squished up against a window because they really like a lot of light. Now for the second mistake. If you think your fiddle leaf fig is getting enough light, but it's still dropping leaves like crazy, then you're probably not watering it enough. See, a lot of people are so scared of overwatering their fiddle leaf fig that they end up severely underwatering it. And the common mistake that I see people make is when they water it, they'll take a little cup like this and just walk by and pour that on there, and they think that's enough water for that tree. Look at the size of this compared to the size of this. This is not enough water for this much soil. Your job when you water your fiddle leaf fig, and pretty much any plant, is to soak the entire amount of soil and all the roots that are in that pot. If you're only adding a little bit of water at a time, then the lower roots never really get any water, and those lower roots are going to then die off because they're not serving any purpose because they're constantly dried out. And when that happens, your overall plant health is going to decline. Overwatering on fiddle leaf figs only happens if you don't have drain holes in your pot or if they stay saturated for extended periods of times like weeks on end. So definitely let that soil dry down some before you water it again, but each time you water, make sure you thoroughly soak those roots. So follow those two steps and you'll keep your fiddle leaf fig very happy.